Though he may not be at his most recognizable in his role in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, the actor who plays Tullk in the Marvel sequel is bound to look familiar to any avid moviegoer. His name is Tommy Flanagan, an actor with a mile-long resume and a pair of distinctive scars. He's one of those actors whose name you can't quite remember, but whose face you know by heart. Here are a few flicks you might have seen him in. Braveheart. Flanagan is an extraordinarily Scottish man, so it should come as no surprise that his first big break was in 1995's Braveheart, the epic historical drama directed by and starring Mel Gibson. Flanagan played a villager named Morrison, whose wedding is interrupted by the repulsive Lord Bottoms, who steals Morrison's bride for the night. Happily, Morrison gets his revenge when he joins William Wallace's army.
It's my right! You're right. Well, I'm here to claim the right of a husband!
The Saint. This 1997 thriller cashed in on the then solid superstar status of Val Kilmer, who was coming off his one-movie stint as Batman and still sporting an action hero's physique. Perfect for his role in The Saint. Kilmer plays the lead role, a smarmy thief for hire with the world's most ridiculous collection of disguises.
So early. You guys want to get some coffee or something?
Of course, the billionaire Russian oligarch who enlists the Saint also needs a couple of loyal henchmen to help with his schemes. Enter Flanagan, who joined the cast as a thug known as Scarface. For the most part, his role consists of hovering nearby and looking intimidating. Flanagan was apparently not a fan of the movie's leading man. In 2004, he slowly and precisely said this into one journalist's tape recorder: "Val Kilmer's a prick." Face Off. Not content to play just one role per year as the right-hand man to a movie villain, in 1997, Flanagan also showed up in John Woo's brilliant and brilliantly absurd Face Off, a film that was a giant hit at the box office despite its repulsive and ridiculous premise. Flanagan plays Leo, a henchman to the evil Castor Troy, a role played by both Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. You know, because of the face-swapping thing.
I'd like to take his face off.
Flanagan turns up in multiple scenes as a strong, silent member of the villain's support staff, where he's easily identifiable as a bad guy thanks to his stylishly sleazy turtleneck and blazer combo. The Game. 1997 was a big year for Flanagan. After playing a couple of toughs in The Saint and Face Off, he also had a memorable turn as a crazy cabbie in The Game. A twisted David Fincher thriller, Michael Douglas starred as a cold-hearted businessman who ends up fighting for his life on his 48th birthday in an elaborate role-playing game gone mad. Flanagan is on camera in this for only about 15 seconds and has 0 lines, but his performance makes a big impression. Gladiator. With one historical epic already under his belt, Flanagan scored an even bigger part in his next one in 2000, Ridley Scott's Gladiator, where he played Maximus's loyal servant Cicero. It was one of the actor's most significant cinematic roles yet, and it really showed off his range. Not only did Flanagan demonstrate that he makes a totally convincing good guy, complete with a noble and dramatic on-screen death,
I'm sorry.
but he also toned down his thick accent considerably.
I do what I have to.
Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle. Hollywood's always in need of a few good bad guys. And by 2003, Flanagan was high on the list of the industry's most eligible henchmen.
Lights! Somebody got the light!
His nameless roughhouser in Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, credited only as Irish henchman, was part of the squad assembled by the evil Irishman Seamus O'Grady. Flanagan took plenty of licks from the ladies, but says Lucy Liu was the hardest-hitting angel in the trio. Sin City. Flanagan next turned up in Robert Rodriguez's gruesome 2005 film, Sin City. There, he played a mercenary named Brian in a vignette titled The Big Fat Kill, where he memorably chucks a grenade at a mute assassin.
Suck on this, you stupid slag!
And then makes an elegant escape down a manhole with Benicio del Toro's severed head. Surely a career highlight. When a Stranger Calls. This 2006 remake of the classic horror film features Flanagan as the namesake stranger, who terrorizes a hapless babysitter with a series of threatening phone calls. Although Flanagan doesn't actually speak in When a Stranger Calls, the creepy voice on the line belongs to actor Lance Henriksen from the Alien series, the image of him in the back of a police car in the film's final moments make it clear why he was the perfect casting choice. Sons of Anarchy. Flanagan's best-known role is also the one he played the longest, as fan favorite Chibs Telford on the FX series Sons of Anarchy.
Juggy boy, this place is fantastic. I'm so excited.
The show tells the story of a gun-running motorcycle gang that may or may not be loosely based on the famous Hells Angels. Flanagan played Telford for all 7 seasons, as he rose in the ranks to become Sergeant-at-Arms, Vice President, and finally, President Motorcycle Guy. Nice guys don't always finish last. There's more. Still don't know where you've seen Flanagan? Over the years, you may have spotted him on one of several high-profile primetime properties, including Revenge, Gotham, and a memorable turn as a loan shark on Law & Order SVU, in which he actually has the gall to threaten Ice-T.
Tell your girlfriend she's going to be sorry.
Threatening to detect, huh? Why don't we just add that to the rest of your charges?
Going toe-to-toe with Ice-T? That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.